Yeah, switch the gun because I've got your fucking numbers now. And that police van, this man here, hey. Yeah, he's got your number too. How you going, man? All right? Fucking, he's been a bit, no, not right now. This man.
Hello.
What's your name again? Uncle Ray. Uncle Ray, yeah.
Hello, Uncle Ray. Hi, Uncle Ray. Uncle Ray, are you homeless?
I need some shoes.
You need some shoes. Would you like to have a talk? Like to talk to me?
I'll give you a pair of shoes.
Sorry?
Give me a pair of shoes.
I don't have, mate, you know what, if I had a pair of shoes on me, I'd give them to you. Oh my God. You gave me a pair of thongs.
Sort of pushing out, extract this for you, the guy hobby and shit like that, like journalists. Don't worry, bro. Yeah, look at this guy. How you going, young man?
Gary, that was very nice of you.
Whereabouts going to be?
Well, would you like to come with me? There's a mall. It's a bit warmer than here, where the Kmart store is.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you would like to go and sit down there for a bit, but first...
It's all a bit hassle and hurry, bro. You know, sit down and get up there.
No, it's okay, that's okay. Okay, this is Uncle Ray, come back. Uncle Ray. Okay, just quickly ask you how old you are? 56. How long?
Aboriginal, man.
Dude, how long have you been on the streets?
Too fucking long, huh?
Okay.
So you know what? The government is really, they tell us to fuck off and all that sort of shit, right?
Yeah.
But in the council and that sort of stuff, they don't tell us where we can go.
Well, that's a good point. I'd like to talk to you more about that and about your story.
Come on, man.
Okay. Gary, thank you very much, man.
Thanks, Aki. Thanks.
So we'll just go around the corner here. You know where it is.
Fuck off.
It's okay, it's okay.
Hey, mate, please don't tell me that.
That's all right, no, of course.
We put up this fucking studios all the fucking time. But I see they're fucking coppers. You're not coppers, you're fucking drummers. That's just how I am, mate.
That's it. No problem, no problem.
I ain't Aboriginal man, I'll tell you how I feel.
Are you,
I'm Aboriginal man.
yeah, where's your country?
Gunai, Gippsland, I'm a Gippsland man, Gunai.
Yeah?
You're the man.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So your Uncle Ray, you're 56, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. And where were you from originally? You say Gippsland?
I'm from Broadmeadows.
How long have you been on the street?
I was 13.
You're 13 years old. How did that happen?
I was an alcoholic.
Your father was an alcoholic? So how did that affect you?
Well, drumming for the boys' homes. Going to always say, getting fucking raped and that sort of shit. Didn't really care. People didn't care about me, so why should I care?
This was originally this is in Broadmeadows this happened, or was this in country? Okay. And so from 13, have you been on the streets since then?
Well, you know, out of jail, prison. I went to boys' homes and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It was, I suppose, it just felt that it put it off for quite long. It didn't, me not really caring about anything. Because everything I needed and people who actually gave it, what the people honestly. You know, I had a family. I had a family and all that sort of stuff, and they supported me, but they couldn't control me.
This is your actual family? Can you tell me a little bit more about your actual family? How many people in your family, and how they took care of you?
My brother, my oldest brother, Richard, he became the man of the house, you know, so to speak. But he was still doing, he's 4 years older than me, and he was doing his schooling, all that sort of stuff. I didn't bother about it. And that time for school, obviously, you know, what, do drugs, be mates, you know, just trying to survive.
And have you ever not been homeless? Have you ever had a home, had a job?
Of course I did.
Can you tell me a little bit about some of the work that you've done? What jobs have you had, Ray?
Mainly because of my education, I couldn't get like much work, so I've done loads of jobs. I suppose a wide range of things. As I've sort of gotten older and also started knowing things off the street, I was sought after because of my knowledge. It was being very transparent and being someone with reputation, didn't fight. Brody, I commanded fucking respect. So that was my way of surviving on the street. My family done what they could to help me, don't get me wrong. My mother gave me the love that I needed from my mama. But my father was, he just didn't know how to, for one, control his alcohol, and two, he just couldn't stop freaking hurting my mother. So I had enough of it. We had enough of it, so mum and dad split. And from that, I was a result of fucking personal family broken down, and that's our family in the white community, and especially in Broadmeadow, it's a hard place back in the 70s. It was just, you know, it was inevitable that I was going to end up fucked up in the street, doing drugs.
So you drifted onto the street, you lost connection with your family, is that what happened?
Well, I think there's connection with my family. I mean, they loved me, supported me. I had a very loving family. Other than, you know, my father showed his love from the beginning. You know, it's just been a hard trip, you know, and just wanting us boys to, you know, understand that life's not fucking easy and life's going to be hard. So his way of bringing us, you know, having an impact on our lives, or, you know, was to teach us how to be a fucking, you know, suck a real bad prick, you know.
What is the relationship that you have with your mother?
My mother was the most beautiful woman I'd ever met. Her love for me was unconditional, and it was the 2 days she died.
When did she die, right?
I started 2 weeks into a 5-year sentence in jail.
When was this?
This is back in 2011, 2012.
2011, 2012. And what were you in for?
100 days.
Okay. Can you tell me just a little bit about what happened with the home invasion?
Well, I was at drug abuse, I was on those Xannies and stuff. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. It was the first time I ever taken it. Went to our house, I didn't do anything sinister to the people, I was just in the house. I didn't know I ended up falling asleep in the house. Having a feed for stuff sitting there. Ran to them, and then they come home and they rang the police, and I was buggered. I was jazzed, I couldn't scratch myself, so as a result of that, they ended up doing 5 years.
Just quickly, was there any violence involved?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you were in jail for 2 weeks when your mother passed away. How did that impact you?
It impacted me greatly. Now I got a lot of regrets because my mother loved me dearly, and because I was the youngest boy, and you know, she kept on telling me that I was a good boy. If it wasn't for her, I would have believed in all the hype and all that sort of stuff, but I was a bad boy. especially people were telling me when I was younger that I was a boy. And I actually believed what I said. And I ended up, becoming a pretty mature dude. And I'm a mother, I think.
What was your mother's name?
Lynette.
Sorry?
Lynn.
Lynn. Lyn? Lynn. Can you tell me how old she was when she passed away?
She was 73.
73. Did she die of natural causes or?
No, she had 17 strokes.
17.
18 strokes.
What about the rest of your family? You have brothers, sisters,
I've
cousins?
got 2 older brothers, 2 older sisters, and 2 younger sisters. Robert, who's the middle one, there's Richard, who's my oldest, and there's Robert, and there's myself. My brother Robert was found hanging out the backyard, but he was murdered.
Do you have any connection with your siblings or with your cousins? Do you have any connection with them at all?
Yeah, of course I do.
Sorry?
Yeah, of course I
You do? Ray, can they offer you any help or any assistance with your situation?
do. I don't want to be a burden. No one. They didn't force drugs onto me or anything like that.
Mm.
They didn't give me any habit. So I'm saying that I took things upon myself. I've done what I could to survive. But they supported me to the max. Especially Richard.
Yeah?
I still do today.
Are they all, apart from Richard, are they all still alive?
Robert was murdered
I'm sorry, Robert. Robert was...
in 1987.
Okay. The rest of them still around? And they're willing to help you? Is that right? But you don't want to be a burden?
I don't want to do drugs. They don't do drugs, so why should I put up money doing drugs and hanging out? And so,
okay. Are you taking stuff now?
yeah,
What do you take?
I take pot and meth.
Okay. And where do you get that from?
Huh?
Where do you get that from? Just dealers on the street?
No, I have friends.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll just keep it at that. I'll just keep it at that. Excuse me?
Yeah. Excuse me.
We're doing an interview here. We're actually doing an interview.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm a journalist. I'm just doing an interview with this gentleman. That's okay. It's just good interview.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, young man. Thank you very much. Good boy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's very hard to get these interviews, so thank you so much. Good on you, mate. You speak your mind, don't you?
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
How are people going to know? Unless, so I can be blunt, but I also can be, there's level of, level of patience as well.
Mm. Have you always been around Melbourne or have you travelled?
I've travelled.
Where to?
I'm around Australia, overseas,
Overseas? Where'd you go overseas?
and I'm from America.
What did you do in America?
I just went down like Skid Road, ran to San Francisco and drove down to Long Bay, California.
Yeah. Ray, what position were you in then? Did you have some money? Did you have a job?
I was working with the church.
So you were working
In the church.
You're working in a church, okay? And in what capacity?
As a minister, as an evangelist, I suppose.
Yeah?
But also as a bodyguard.
And as a bodyguard. And how long did you have that job for?
4 years.
How many years?
About 3.
3 years? And it was a good paying job.
It wasn't the money. It was more of a rewarding thing, and for myself to, I suppose, grow spiritually, but also grow into the man I am today.
Okay. Was this after you left prison? Or before?
It was before. I went to America in 2005. Went to jail in 2011, 2012.
Okay. So it was obviously beforehand. What are your prospects now, Ray? What are you?
I'm a sculptor.
You're a sculptor, yeah? Tell me a bit about that.
Well, in jail.
So you learned it in jail.
Yeah, when my brother came in and told me that Mum had passed away, my brother is an incredible man, my brother Richard.
Which brother's this?
This is Richard's, my oldest brother.
Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I'd probably be dead. Yeah.
It's a very popular spot, right?
Yeah, it's a nice one. But if it wasn't for Richard and being the man that he is,
Yeah.
a passionate man and a man of wisdom and a man of understanding, a gentleman. When he came and told me that Mum had passed away, it was, it was like the system, so much so that it changed my whole life. And Richard said something quite profound to me. He said, Ray, you're serving time, and have the time serve you. When he said that, it was like, I've got to do something. Even the month just passed away. I could either freaking go mental and really freaking, establish myself as a dead set cunt, or do something about with my life. And I'm so glad that I found pottery. I'm a ceramicist.
And do you actually have a place to stay now, or are you on the street? Okay. Where are your sculptures and your pottery?
I'm with Metro Gallery in Armadale. I shoot Armadale. But I do, like now I do some work with Black Pearl, Aboriginal Gallery there, Fitzroy there.
Do you get a lot of support from the Indigenous community?
Not enough.
What about government? Do you get any income at all?
Well, I mean, I get the dole. Just do work and get sick. So on the street, so my health is your health, mental state, and all sort of stuff is a knife edge.
Ray, have you ever had a family?
I was married.
You were married? Tell me a bit about that. When you were married, how long it lasted? Did you have kids?
Yeah, about a year after my brother died. I was married to a beautiful lady, Debbie McIntosh.
What was her name?
Debbie McIntosh. We had 2 kids, Jamila and Joseph, and I'm quite really proud of them. My oldest, Jamila, she's a primary school teacher.
Yeah.
And my oldest son is a sound engineer. And my youngest one, who's I took him to someone else, is a pretty good footballer.
So you have 3 kids? The names again are?
Joseph, Jamila, and Blaine.
And Blaine. And what would their ages be now?
Jamila was born in 91, so that make her,
That's okay, I can work that out.
yeah,
So they were born, she was born 91?
so she's 32.
And the others?
Yeah, Joseph, he'd be 30, and the youngest, he'd be, around about 25.
Okay. Do you have any contact with them, Ray? Yeah? And what is the nature of your contact with them?
It's a little bit strange.
Yeah.
And they don't put up with my shit. Yeah.
They know you're on the street?
Yeah, of course. They don't like it.
Have they offered to help you?
Well, not really, because for one, I've said to them, I can't live with this because of my drug habit. I don't want to bring this down or to be a burden, so as much as they would want to, their love and support for me, it goes far beyond me living with them. Just knowing that they love me.
Do you have regular contact with them? Or semi-regular contact with them?
Well, they live in Queensland.
Okay. When was the last time that you saw them?
One time. I'm not saying that.
Okay. Can I just ask you one more question? because you said you work for the church, and you're an Indigenous man, and most Indigenous people, from my understanding, are quite spiritual. Do you have any spiritual beliefs that help get you through, Ray?
Of course I do, I'm a Christian. I do the things that I do, smoke dope and bad drugs and this sort of stuff. The fact that God, the bundle, I have a relationship and I, talk to him, that transcends all things, swearing, all that sort of stuff. He's far greater than that. And so people are so friggin' religious in their beliefs that they feel they're like robots. And I'm just a genuine kind of man, I fall short every day, but at least I have a conversation with him.
You have a conversation with God every day? Yeah? What does he say?
No matter what he says.
Okay.
What he says is correct. And to me, it's what I've always known it to be, but it helps me. It's a citizen thing. Something that is pure and natural, something that is, something that I can't even imagine. You just start to question because of where he's done.
And what are your prospects?
Well, I'm going to continue to do pottery. I still do.
Down at the, what was the gallery you said?
Black Pearl.
A Black Pearl, okay.
The Metro Gallery, which is in Armadale High Street, so that's where John Olsen was. God bless him, the late John Olsen. And my good friend Cam McGregor, I don't know if you know him, but he's a curator and anthropologist. He sets up my exhibition.
Okay. When was the last time you had an exhibition?
Last year.
When?
Last year.
Last year. Do you have another one coming up?
Well, I can. I can have as many exhibitions as I want. It's just kind of the work to produce. So,
okay. I got one last question for you. Is there something that you'd like to say to anyone watching this, to people in general, to the government? A message that you have?
Space needs to be made for us homeless people. A place where we know that we can go to and know that we don't even have to worry about waking up and not worrying about our stuff being taken and not there. So in addressing the council and that sort of stuff, you've got to do more and be more understanding and give us somewhere at least to bloody put our stuff, to store it at least. You've got to come and meet us halfway. You can't just take our stuff and and say that everything's going to be okay, because it's fucking hard. It's getting cold, and a lot of people like myself are getting too old. So, but into the government, whatever it is that you've got plans, I know you have, you need to make it quick, because a lot of us are dying. The young people out there running amok on the ice, and there's little Jews out there, so they need to be protected, so they need to have somewhere where they can be chastised, or even be developing, beautiful people. And to the Aboriginal community, you've let me down. You have done nothing for me. There's always a select group of people, but what about me? I'm Aboriginal, and don't I matter? Don't I count? I have a voice. Whether that voice is heard or not, or whatever falls on deaf ears, I ain't gonna fucking shut up. But I'll tell you right now, what you're actually doing and how you're behaving towards me, it's nothing short of fucking appalling. And it's fucking damn right fucking disrespectful. And you talk about respect and all that sort of stuff. You don't even know what the fucking meaning is to be respectful to people who have fucking nothing, who live on the streets. I mean, to me, it doesn't. You say you don't look after me. Where's that duty of care? There's no duty of care for me.
Have you contacted any Indigenous welfare groups?
But of course there is, mate. They'll say, they say the right reason, that sort of stuff leading up to it, and all that sort of jazz. they get numbers and all that sort of stuff. But I need them to freaking be there all the way. I can't just have a fucking half conversation with them.
How do people on the street treat you generally?
I've got not enough respect for people on the streets. You know, but yeah, you know, it's just like, you know what I mean, stuck in my life, I'm very caring. You take the shoes too.
Sorry? You like? Okay, I'll absolutely take a shot of your wonderful thongs. Are they thongs? Sorry?
That's art.
What's that?
What I'm wearing.
They're thongs. Ray, what makes you smile? What brings joy to you right now? Is there anything that brings you happiness?
People are nice to me. All I want is people to acknowledge me and to just sit down and fucking listen to me, man. I cry every fucking day, man. I've been racially abused for 50 plus fucking years. I don't know it, man. Yeah, there's times there where people on here is notice that I'm there, but I'm actually just being really nice to them. And they won't even give me the time of the day even just to say hello. And it fucking hurts. So I don't have a shadow, you know. And I'm fucking hurt. I love all people, man. I've seen and experienced a lot on this earth, and especially in places that people fear to fucking tread. But I've had to walk those fucking streets in order for people to know they can go down the fucking street. I just hate how people can be so fucking nasty.
Where are you sleeping tonight?
Right across the road from a police station. Fitzroy.
So what was that? Too old?
I'm only 56, but I've just had enough. It's just not right that I'm on the streets. It's not right. You know, that anyone's on the streets. Yeah. The rich people out there, but you know, they ain't enough. I'm hungry. Give me something.
Sorry?
Give me something.
Yeah, I'll get something. Don't worry.
Yeah.